Hello, and welcome to the Master Trams YouTube channel, where today I am actually somewhat unsure about what I'm going to do, because we are pretty rapidly approaching the completion of the existing section of the Southern Main Line. Because we've completed Lonningville to Fort Brondinghall, and we've completed Flunfingfield, and we've completed Pladworth to just outside New Slaston, and then last episode we did Sarnway to Cadhattan. So that leaves two gaps on the network now, those being Cadhattan to New Slaston and Pladworth to Fort Brondinghall via Flunfingfield. And I mean, I could do either of those today. Like, New Slaston has a pretty constrained land take that I can use. It's also got a few complex junctions, such as one just outside Cadhattan, and it's also got a bypass which I need to figure out. However, the other option is Pladworth to Fort Brondinghall, which has it's got some complications. Like, Renfing Bridge Station is going to be pretty easy to do, because that's literally just removing two tunnels and maybe slimming it down. But then the bit from Flunfingfield to Mutbridge Junction, it is a mesh of a network. Like, there are so many bypasses, so many routes. So it's going to involve working out which one is the main route. And then you've also got the quite dense section from the other side of the bridge through to Fort Brondinghall itself, which is quad track and fairly busy. But yeah, so it's all up for, well, I say it's all up for grabs. I could do either of those today. But you know what, since it will involve amending the service to 2 branch lines, I think I will try and do Cadhattan to New Slaston today. And then we will, well, maybe we'll do Fort Brondinghall next week? Who knows? We'll see what I choose then. So then, let's go to Cadhattan right now. So then, here we are at a Cadhattan station that is functioning reasonably well. But yeah, now we've got to do this section beyond Cadhattan. So I did re-signalling of the section down to Sarnway last episode, and then this episode, I did that re-signalling off camera, and now we've got to sort out this junction here, which will naturally include Floningbury. Then, I mean, I don't think that I've got to do much to this junction, but there will be some work needed. Then Brentford, that'll be relatively easy. And then down into New Slaston. And I completed up to here in episode 1. There's also this bypass which I've got to sort out, yeah, and we'll probably go out as far as Windward Falls, or this junction. So then, let's get cracking. So first off, I mean, these two lines, which are basically branch lines, they're not going to get much use. Like, traffic from Wanningley to New Slaston is predominantly going to use this line. So yeah, there's not going to be much. So I reckon we can just do a simple flat junction. And, well, first off, let's just get rid of the, single-sided platforms, drag and drop, Floningbury. So that is done. I mean, it's still not perfect, but that buys us a bit of space. And so the question is, if we were to come up here, yes, we could make that work. So I'll get rid of this tunnel. Yeah. So yeah. That is the line down to Muntfield sorted. And I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty similar job up here. But we might just do this. And you know what? That might be job done. Because this might then allow for a Munston to Wanningley service, which could be fun. And of course, sorry. This then means that... Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you idiot. Oh, right, okay. No, that's not great, actually. So then, if entry direction is back, then deny. And we will force. Yeah, we shall force trains from here to take the long route. Now let's see if it actually does. That works as intended. You know what, I think I will just get rid of that bit there. Now, what was I doing? Oh, right, yeah. I was digging up this bit. Please don't crash. Right. Oh dear, 109 people. New Slaston Depot. And away we go. And yeah, there we go. Now then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's perfect. So we just need to wait for this crash to clear up now. There we go. And hopefully this junction now works. Indeed, it looks like it does. So let's quickly redo the signals. So you'll want a signal there. Nope. Phew. And yeah, there we go. So then, we want a signal there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now maybe we'll put it there. And we're going to get rid of this. Also get rid of a few of these cul-de-sacs. Because they do nothing but harm growth. So I think I will just do the old M4J trick. And remove speed restriction. Yeah, because I never understood why he did this backwards signal thing. And I'm not sure he does use it for this, but it does make a lot of sense to me now. Because it's on the wrong line, so trains won't stop at it, but it does allow you to remove this restriction. Because, yeah, there's no speed restriction now. Whereas, like, see here as it passes through a signal, okay, maybe we have to, yeah, there you go, speed restriction. So yeah, maybe it does work. Right, anyway, where was I? Oh, and at Cadhattan, just quickly. We are just going to get rid of these crossovers because nothing is terminating here. So yeah, there's no need for them. Oh, and we'll also get rid of these two level crossings. And replace that with a bridge here. So, that is... Oh wait, hold on, we need to do signals for this end. For Floningbury. Now then. No, we will do the... once this train... Well, hold on, there's a massive queue. So let's see if we can click. Wow, a lot of trains want to stop at Floningbury. I mean, it's not even that big a place, it's not a city. But yeah. So in fact, you know what? I am going to add a signal here. So then, you are going to be like that. In fact, do we even want a signal there? So, I am going to keep it on the passing loops, but yes, so 3. So, if train length is greater than 3, then reserve 3. And so then 1. Because now I am going to remove this third line all the way down to Brentburg. Because I mean, it's pretty pointless. Or not pointless, but unnecessary. Right, now let's make Floningbury Station look reasonably pretty. And because we are doing a pretty substantial rebuild, we're going to have a nice modern bridge. And yeah, we can have some stairways. Some, not stairways, a waiting room. But then what else? I mean, you know what? Wait, hold on. Okay. Blimey, there is a lot. Waiting room and then bridge. So then, oh okay. We'll just go for some benches. I mean, it is pretty busy. Like, surprisingly so. Right, now what can we have on the... oh no, departure boards. Right, now let's go to the waypoints. And there you go, Floningbury waypoint. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. Let's get rid of the waypoint names. Yeah, oh, and then here, if current order is not Floningbury, then deny. And yeah, there you go. So what? Oh, that is pretty much perfect. So then, we'll have a signal there, because that can fit an express train, a full express train. Right, so that is one issue fixed. Well, I mean, it's not an issue, but yeah. Now for the next one, which is Brentburg. You know what? I think I'm going to keep the grade separation because, well, Cadhattan. I'm not going to keep the tunnel underneath the station, but Cadhattan isn't exactly a priority, so we need to switch which lines come down the middle. So then like that, and then like this. And of course it's jammed. But yeah, again, this will all fix itself with time as I redo more services. Oh, yeah, we also need to get rid of that. And this. But if I can get rid of one tunnel, then the rest becomes easier. I'm also going to get rid of this lump. Right. Now then, how are we going to do this? Well, you know what? First of all, we're going to straighten this out. And then we might just do this. Oh, right, yeah. because that would work. And yeah. Oh, and we are again going to get rid of this level crossing. And replace it with a bridge. And of course we're also going to get rid of this crossing here. So now we want trains to begin using this line. Because yeah, with fewer bends it allows for higher speeds. And we're also going to get rid of this line. And yeah. Nope, wrong way around. Now hopefully, yes, get in. So yeah, now we're going to do a similar thing at Brentberg to what we did at Floningbury. And it's going to be 2 through platforms. And 2 through tracks. But first I need to do the signalling for this. Right, now to look at Brentberg station itself. Well, for starters, we're going to get rid of this. And likewise, get rid of this. Then demolish 2 tunnels, and now flatten it out. So that is temporarily removed the 3 tracks. However, okay, so there you go. Oh, and yeah, we want to get rid of these 2. And please, okay, you're heading for Cadhattan, so that's good. Now I am just going to close this up a little. clockwise here. Yeah, and then that works pretty well, I think. So then. Oh wait, hold on. No, because we want to extend Brenterberg to 4 tiles. Oh well, we can move the bridge. In fact, no, it's odd what I've just done. We are going to do this. And then this. No, actually, we will have a second bridge here. So yes, then I just need to move these over. And yeah. That should do. Because now if we get rid of these 2 middle platforms, oh right, it didn't demolish these because there we go. So now, add that there, add that there. Now what do we want Brenterberg Station to look like? Well, it's going to have some benches, first of all. And it's going to have a timetable. You know what, that might be it. Just benches, a timetable, and some empty tiles. So, yeah. I don't like that they like if you are coming from here, oh well, it's not that big of an issue. We'll just let them carry on. Yeah, there we go. That is now Brenterberg sorted. Right, and now on to New Slaston itself. So then, while I'm building New Slaston Station for background, I thought I'd just give you a bit of a delayed update on the British handball season that finished a few months ago, and also a bit of a preview / some news about the upcoming season, which is going to start in a couple of weeks. So, first off, last season. It's probably worth going over the league first. So, Premier League North, that was won by the North East Manchester Hawks, who, I mean, they had 5 points over second, so that's a pretty solid win. Congratulations to them. Then it was Loughborough, Birmingham, Nottingham, Liverpool and Trafford at the bottom of the pile. In the south, this is all men's by the way, Oxford won the league, closely followed by London GD. And then in third place was Islington, who I now play for, because I moved over the summer. So then the remaining teams were Olympia, Chelsea and Cadhattan Titans. If we now look at the regional league, which is the second tier, and honestly doesn't really cover that much. You'll get some teams that take it seriously, others that don't. But York won the North Division quite comfortably. I remember playing against them last season, they were very good. So York also got promoted, I think, to the Premier League, so good for them. Liverpool, Sheffield and Shropshire below them, then Loughborough, Nottingham and propping up the table, Birmingham, who were the team I played for. So yeah, that's good news. Then looking at the south, you had Bristol winning the league, so I imagine they got promoted. Then the other teams were West London Eagles, Islington, Cambridge, Chelsea and Northampton. And then it's called the Regional League South 2. I reckon this is the third tier. I don't quite know how it worked last year. Yeah, so you had Bishop Stortford winning that league, followed by Brighton, Islington, London GD, West London Eagles and Olympia. And finally, because the third tier was also split, but into East and West Central. So finally you had Bucks Mavericks winning the West Central Division, Poole Phoenix following them, then Oxford Uni 2, Somerset Spartans and then Vulcans, who I think play in like Princess Risborough or something like that, or maybe Aylesbury, I don't know. Right. Yeah, now let's look at the playoffs, because they kind of decided the season at the end of the year, I think. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm just taking this directly from the website. I'm reading this as I'm speaking to you. So this is the promotion playoffs, where in the north you had Sheffield and York, first and second, so those are the two teams that got promoted, I imagine. And then you had Liverpool and Trafford, third and fourth. So I believe that means those two went down. And then in the south, you had Cadhattan Titans beating West London Eagles and Bristol beating Chelsea. I've no clue how that worked. Yeah, so this coming season, a little bit has changed. namely that the regional leagues, so the second tier, is now split into 3 instead of 2 last season. So last season you had North and South, this season you've got North, South and Midlands, which is new. But finally, the biggest news of all, in Team GB, or, well no, they're not Team GB, they're just Great Britain, are hosting 2 home games this season. The second hasn't had its date or venue confirmed, but the first is against Kosovo, and if I can... no, I'm on the wrong website. But anyway, so it is being held in Derby, at the Derby Arena. It's a fantastic venue, also I'm told. And it is being held, I want to say, the 29th of October. So I'm definitely going to be there. I will put a link to the ticket website in the description to this video. And if you're nearby, it's a 5 PM throw off, so a bit tough to get there after work. But yeah. Hopefully you can come along and support Great Britain in their quest to qualify for their first ever. I think this one is the Euros qualifying, and then the one in January will be World Cup. Might be the other way around. Either way, they are looking to qualify for their first ever major tournament. So come on, GB. So then, well, this bit is going to become a 100 mph section. Then this, I think because of this throat here, is going to want to be like 40 mph, or maybe 50. So all the exit signals, remove speed restriction, remove speed restriction, remove speed restriction, and remove speed restriction. Now, speed restriction of 40, no sorry, 50, and likewise there. So now it is a 50 mph region through New Slaston station, and then I mean, it wouldn't take much to clear the line through to, because I mean, I think I've done it up to this junction. So 5, 6, yep. Then 7, so 3, and yeah, 4. So 1, 5, yeah. So 2, 6, yeah. So that actually works out pretty well. So now we just need to look at this. So 1, then, so we want 6, then 6, and yeah. So then, what was this? Right, yeah. So 100 miles per hour. And through here, 100 miles per hour. Here we will remove speed restriction, just as here we will remove speed restriction. Then here 100 miles per hour, and here 100 miles per hour. I think since we've already been going for so long, I won't do the branch lines today, but they can wait. It'll be a fun day when we do them. Right, and then here, remove speed restriction, and here, speed restriction of 100 miles per hour. And then same here, and same here, and then finally same here, and same here. And yeah, that works now, I think. So yeah, we've got a landmark station at New Slaston, which, like every railway station from the 1960s, just puts the tracks into a basement. Again, we'll look at, well, we might look at some trains next time. I haven't actually decided yet. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've had a lot of fun making it. If you've made it this far, then you probably have enjoyed it. So again, if you've enjoyed it, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel down below. While you're down there, it would also be much appreciated if you leave a comment, not just for the algorithm, but also I'm trying to improve these videos, so you know, you could do me a favour and give me some feedback. And also, while you're down there, in the description you will find a link to all the music, well, a link to some of the music I use, because I have to put it in there, and also a link to my Discord channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, have a good week.